Hi everyone, Kimberly here. I'm here to talk about uh, has my personality changed? Has things that I like and dislike, have they changed since transitioning? So these are things that you can expect or things that you don't expect. Yeah. So before I get into it, let me just say, please subscribe, push like, and ask me some questions. I'm also on Instagram, so I'll be posting some links for Instagram, and you know, so let me just get into it. Like a lot of the things I liked, like I used to like action movies, but I don't like them anymore. So yeah, those things have changed for me, and I am a big Star Trek fan, like a big science fiction. I'm a science fiction nerd. I am so into Star Trek that I actually collect everything I can, like diagrams and blueprints of the ships, and yeah, and the technology, mainly the ships. I play Star Trek Online, so I'm an engineer on there. So yeah, I'm a total engineer. So I love all the technology from there, and yeah, and yeah, those haven't changed for me, and yeah, but watching violent movies, like horror movies and stuff like that, that stuff I don't watch anymore. It just makes me sick now, or unsettled. So just things like that, and there's some food things that I didn't used to eat. Like I didn't like pineapple before, so it was a big change that I started eating pineapple and enjoying it. So I don't like canned fruit. So yeah, I've never liked canned fruit, or before I started transition. I take that back. I did eat canned fruit, but it was mainly because I was depressed and didn't care about any of that stuff. So, but things have changed taste wise, and there are some things that I like now. I didn't used to like cream cheese and all that, but I'm not supposed to have any of that because of lactose intolerant. But I like I still eat it anyway. So even though it makes me sick, you know, it's still good. So yeah, but yeah, cream cheese. I like cream cheese. I like stuffed jalapenos now. So I didn't used to like those, and there are things that will change. Before, I become more adventurous. So and more willing to take like more willing to be open about culture stuff. Before I started transition, I didn't see any point in learning how to use chopsticks. That's it's a small little minor detail. So like I started using chopsticks on certain foods, and yeah, I'm actually really good at it now. So I was I wanted to learn how to use chopsticks, and I've been learning more and more stuff about the world. As our music also has changed. I used to listen to a lot of heavy metal and rock music, and I'm a Texas person. I'm a Texas girl, so and back before I was transitioning, I used to listen to southern rock music. So I was songs like Alabama and all that. Yeah, musicians like Alabama and ZZ Top and all that. But since transitioning, don't really like those things anymore. So you know they I don't listen to them anymore. I still listen to some alternative rock, but most of my stuff I listen to is Taylor Swift now. So I remember I am a huge fan of Taylor. She's the greatest musician ever. She's wonderful, and I would love to meet her one day. But I don't think I'm famous enough or interested enough to actually for her to meet me. So yeah, Taylor. If anybody's connected to Taylor or sees this video, please, please, like like I would love to meet Taylor. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of you, Taylor. So not in a creepy way or anything. It's just like yeah, I'm a huge fan. Your music is so wonderful. It touches me in my heart and my soul all the way down to my soul. Like yeah, it speaks to me. So yeah, and like musicians like Lady Gaga and all that. Yeah, but mainly Taylor. Taylor, she's like really amazing. So and yeah, but like going back to the other stuff I'm interested in, like science fiction stuff. Yeah, I have never like changed that. So because science fiction is like we just get real with it. Like science fiction is gender neutral. There's like no gender like for that. Like everybody could like science fiction, boy, girl, you know, non-gender binary. Like yeah, it's just science fiction is open. It's like open, like it's this whole other world. Like you know, where like people like in some stuff like the Orville. The Orville is like very open society. Like in Star Trek, very open society. Does Starfleet have some flaws? Yes, they have a ton of flaws, but it's great to actually watch. Like Star Wars. Star Wars is like I'm a fan of Star Trek and Star Wars. So like any Star Trek fans or please don't hate me because I'm still a huge Star Trek fan. So yeah, but I do like Star Wars, but I like Star Trek more. So you know that stuff hasn't changed. In video games, I play video games. I don't play that much anymore like I used to. So because I'm always active, I'm always out and about. I prefer looking at the real world and going places and like just doing things and like really don't have time to watch things because you know in my last video in one of my videos I stated that transition is a full-time job. It is because like you have your job and everything on top of that. So yeah, but I like going to places. I like going to restaurants. I like talking to people. I like going to the mall and walking around and doing things and just and looking at things and like I like the beauty of the world. And before before transition, everything was like black and white, like blah. Like that's how the world was to me. It's like blah 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 blah. Yeah. So there was like no color, you know, and no sound. There was like no beauty to the world to me back then. But today, it's like the most beautiful sight ever. So yeah, there's like green and everything. And I like going to the parks and just like experiencing the world. Over here in Houston, we have a area. It's called it's an art sector. Yeah, we have an art sector here, and I do love it there. Like I would spend all day there if I could because it's so cultured. And like you go to the Montrose area and there's all kinds of like artwork everywhere. Like even the little like boxes for like the electrical for the phones and the electrical and everything. I don't know what those little boxes are. Even they're painted with like stuff on them. Like they got stuff like painted on them. They're like art themselves. So like in the Woodlands, there's art up there. Like there's like beauty everywhere. Where I live right here in Houston, like this part of Houston is like there's like no culture. I wish there was more all over Houston, like more beautification of Houston, and but like yeah, I just wish that there was more culture everywhere. Maybe some culture would actually help with like unifying more of us, like are cutting down some of the violence. I don't know if that's actually like it has been a study to show that culture like artwork and all that like in like statues and everything like if that's cut down on violence at any rate or help with acceptance. But like yeah, but like artwork, like I am a very very big fan of artwork. I'm a lefty, so yeah, I use most of the creative side of my brain, which is the right side of the brain, which is like complete opposite. Like yeah, but I use mostly my creative side a lot. I have a hyperactive imagination, so I actually like look at everything like in beautiful terms and like imagine everything around me, like or imagine my own world. So you know, there was this like one quote in Star Trek where like Janeway she goes down there to the holodeck and she's talking to Leonardo da Vinci and he's discussing like everything he sees, like everything like he imagines is just worlds being created and destroyed over and over in his mind, you know, just universes being created over and over and over and destroyed by his mind. So, you know, that's a frightening thought that this is all just like one like person's like thought, but you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, but things have not like changed much for me, like personality wise. So, I'm much more a happier person. So, and it's just like to engage with people better. And my personality for like some of the stuff I actually like you know like I didn't used to like watch like musicals like Glee and all that. So yeah, I like Glee. So I didn't used to watch this stuff because I just wasn't interested in it, and I'm interested in it now. So yeah, it's actually I'm enjoying life. That's what I'm basically saying. I'm enjoying life. It's better than what it was before, you know. And I still got some gender dysphoria, but a lot of it has to do with my appearance and not being satisfied all the way. But you know, I don't have the resources to pay for all of the stuff I need. So I would love to have done that. I would like to have more procedures done. You know, you know, it would be nice to be like as rich as Gigi Gorgeous. She's like amazing. She's rich. She has an amazing girl, well, an amazing wife, and you know she's like just gorgeous. That's her name, Gigi Gorgeous. So yeah, it would be nice to have that much money, but I don't like. You know, I'm low income, so you know I have to do what I have to do. You know, I got a breast augmentation, so yeah, that was like something. But yeah, your interests are not gonna really change. You know, it's not gonna really change who you are as a person. It's gonna make you uh, transition. If you have gender dysphoria, it's gonna make you a little bit of a better person. You know, overall, I got more compassion than I used to. You know, my compassion levels have gone way like I I actually get like to the point where I'm sad. If I hurt somebody's feelings, I get really sad. Back then, I didn't even care. It was like, oh, you know, I don't care, you know, about your feelings. Like, you know, I'm not gonna apologize for anything I did, and you know, if you suffer, it doesn't really hurt me. So, you know, it was kind of I was kind of a selfish person at the time. You know, selfish and just didn't care, you know, about anybody. But yeah, you're gonna have some personality changes. Some. That's because you're not going through depression anymore. So I would just like to like leave it at that, you know, like. And I'll have a next video next week, and like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm wrapping it up right now. So, and yeah, I would like to thank all my people for listening to me, and like, yeah, I went off for a little bit as a rant and everything, and so, you know, whatever y'all can do to help me improve my channel, just like leave me some comments, some likes, and all that, yeah. So, thank you for joining me, and like, I will see y'all next time, and be safe out there. Peace.